Hello everyone, welcome to Bizotech. In this video, we will be learning about an logical reasoning topic which is clocks. Though clock seems basic, it's a very interesting topic when it comes to problem solving. So let's see what this clocks is all about. So this is a very basic thing that you need to know. A clock has three visible parts: an hour hand, a minute hand, and a second hand. So all that you deal with when it comes to competitive examination based on clocks, it will everything be about these three things. So now let's see what are the kind of problems you can anticipate. So the basic kind of problems you will always see is finding the angle between the hands of the clock. Maybe a clock shows some 3 o'clock. What is the angle between the hands of the clock? So now you can easily say it's 90-degree, but anyways, so the questions will not be that easy. So you have to find out an angle between the hands of the clock. And next kind of questions, position of the hands of the clock. Maybe this is very rare, but still it might be north facing or south, east, west. So this is also possible along with angles. And then faulty clocks problems is clock has stopped working maybe 2 days before, and then what will be the time loss. So there will be different cases you will find in this. And then last major one, time gained or lost by the clock. So some clocks, maybe once when the power goes off, so once when the battery drains, they might lose their ticking ability, so that they might fall behind the normal time. So during that time you will have some special cases. So these are the kind of questions that you can always anticipate. So in addition to that, a clock has two things, or which represent two things: minutes and hours. A minute is a unit of time, which is equal to 1 by 60th of an hour, which is nothing but 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So these are the kind of questions that you can always expect. In addition to this, let's see the features of a clock. So that is the clock's concepts. The dial of the clock is circular in shape and is divided into 60 equal minute spaces. Yeah, the dial might be different in shape. Now it exists in rectangular, square, triangle, trapezium, all the other shapes. But what really matters is 60 equal minute spaces. The hands of the clock are perpendicular in 15 minute spaces apart. So whenever the hands, the hour hand and the minute are 15 minutes apart, they will always be perpendicular, which in turn is equal to 90 degrees of an angle between them. The minute hand gain 55 minutes over hour hand per every hour, and then if both the hour hand and minute hand move at their normal speeds, then both the hands meet after 65 5 by 11 minutes. So that's the time at which they will meet. And the next feature, the hands of the clock are in straight line and opposite to each other in 30-minute spaces. Example, when it is 6 o'clock, they will be opposite to each other and they will be straight line, giving an angle of 180 degree. The hands of the clock are in straight line where they coincide or opposite to each other. So again, when it is 3:15, so they will coincide in different intervals and times. The hands of the clock are perpendicular to each for 22 times in 12 hours and for 44 times in a day. And then the hands of the clock are opposite to each other for 11 times in 12 hours. So of course 22 times in a day. So these are all things which you don't need to calculate and remember. So better you remember these features, which will help you in problem solving. And then last thing, every hour both the hands coincide once. In 12 hours they will coincide 11 times. It happens due to only one such incident between 12 and 1 o'clock. So these are all the special features that a clock carries, by which if you know, it will always help you to solve problems in a very better way. So in our next video, we will solve different problems of different cases with regard to clocks. Thank you so much for watching.